same way. Everything is what it seems. Everybody's innocent and everybody dreams. When I closed my eyes, it was all the same. But I woke up fast and the world had changed. There was no more pain, no ground to gain. Just all my friends and no one to blame. Is this a game or is it real? And I won't underestimate the way I feel. And I wish that I could just know. And I wish that I could just go. Just go.
Early one morning, Thomas was having a nice rest before taking Annie and Clarabelle to the next station. He was enjoying himself, but then Agatha Fox came up to him. "Hello, Thomas, how are you feeling?" "Oh, I'm fine, thank you, Agatha. What brings you here?" "Well, Thomas, I've got a surprise for you." "Really? What's the surprise?" "Wait and see." So Thomas waited. And to his surprise, the surprise was Gordon. "Gordon, it's good to see you here." "Hello, Thomas." "Gee, Gordon, you look smart here." "Thank you, Thomas. It's nice to see you here. Oh, and I must say, you do look smart in that new overhaul." "Thanks, Gordon. So, how's everything on Sodor lately?" "Well, things are going smoothly, and all the trains are running as normal, and I'm still running the express passenger services. Although, there is just one mishap that's been going on Sodor lately." "Oh, really? What's that?" "Well, unfortunately, all the engines keep getting insulted by that stupid green steamroller." "What? George? I thought he was put in the museum due to his arrogance." "Well, he was, but unfortunately a road near Tidmouth needed relaying, and he was the only steamroller available." "I see. Oh well, as long as he's not here, I think we should be fine." "That's good to hear, Thomas. So has much changed around here since I left for Sodor?" "Oh, it has indeed. All the coaches are being fitted with Wi-Fi now." "Ah, yes, the thing that connects to the internet. Anyway, I'd like to see Mrs. Agatha Fox."
"Well, you found her. Hello, Gordon. It's good to see you here."
"Thank you, ma'am. By the way, ma'am, I heard from Sir Stephen Topham Hatt that you have been appointed the new manager of this railway."
"That's right. I was hired as the new manager to take the place after the original one retired."
"I see. Congratulations."
"Thank you, Gordon."
Soon, Gordon was finally getting comfortable in his new home. "It's very nice to have you here at last, Gordon." "Thank you, James. So, Flying Scotsman, how are you doing?" Very good, thank you, Gordon. I'm glad to see that my brother is doing well after his long overhaul." "Flying Scotsman, from what I've heard, you, Mallard, and Henry and James have been running the express before I arrived here."
"That's right.
We did what we could, but, you know, it was easy to be delayed for our own trains." "Yes, I could imagine, Henry." "So, Thomas, you, Edward, Henry, Gordon, and James used to be the only engines running Sodor in 1934? "That's right, Murdoch, we were. When I started my life off with these four, I was their station piler in Thetford Station, shunting their coaches, before I took charge of my own branch line." "Yeah, and at first, Gordon, James, and Henry were pleased that he had a new branch line. But then eventually, Gordon, James, and Henry started to complain about shunting their own coaches, and Gordon also went, 'Tender engines don't shunt.'" "Oh, the indignity! Edward, would you please forget about that? I don't need it today." "Oh, come on, Gordon. He was just stating a simple fact." Yes, but you don't understand, James. I want to forget about that hard experience." All right. I'm just saying. Gordon, this George the Steamroller, is he really what you say he is?" "Yeah, he was Sodor's very first steamroller. He's always hated the railways." "That's because railways are no good." "What the...
Huh? George? When did you get here?"
"Just now." "But, George, I thought you were relaying a road in Sodor." "I was. I've just finished relaying it, and I've come here to relay a different road. And I'm stuck with you useless tin cans. You need to understand that you're all out of date." "Oh, here we go." "Indeed. Oh, the indignity." "You all need to know that railways are no good. You're just relic monuments of the 19th century. You'll never know that roads are the future. Oh, George, will you please just put a piece of coal in it? We can get to places that even you stupid steamrollers can't imagine of. Even Edward was offended by George's words. It was out of character for him to retaliate, but George had pushed himself too far. Call yourself a steamroller, you're a disgrace to us all. We do not approve of your sort, George. We didn't tolerate your behaviour on Sodor, and we certainly will not tolerate it here. Now get out of our yard and take your stupid attitude with you. All right, I'm going. And George rolled crossly away. Has he really always been like that? Sadly, yes. I wish he would just shut up about roads, rail, or whatever. It's the deliveries that are made that are important, not the transport they take. Yes, indeed, I couldn't have put him better myself. However, I think for now, it's better that we just ignore him. So they all agree. But George had to stay in their yard for that night. Honestly, you stupid relics are nothing but heaps of scrap who deserve to be in the scrapyard. All railways should be cut up and never, ever used again. George, will you please just stop being a burst foul?
Honestly, George, what is your problem with railways?
Well, they're simply useless. And you are all useless too. Your shapes are a complete mess, and you ain't fit to work at all. You never were fit to work, and you never will be. We might be ugly looking in your eyes, George, but we are really useful. No, you're not. You're nothing but heaps of scrap. You all need a nice scrapyard to rest in. It's better than being put in a museum where you all belong. But the only place you all stupid steam engines belong is the scrapyard. Oh, George, will you please just shut the hell up? Look, listen, you stupid steamroller. We railways are really useful and you know it. Railways are a part of transport. And if you don't like it, then that's tough, because that's British Railways orders. And orders are to be there when they're given to. Isn't that right, Thomas? Damn right, Flying Scotsman. Now please, George, will you kindly put a dent in it and let us get some shut-eye? And the engines went crossly to sleep. The next day, Jack and Murdoch had to take a passenger train together. But unfortunately, Jack was having boiler troubles. I'm telling you, Jack, that boiler of yours needs seeing to. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just clogged up, that's all. Now let's go. We've got a passenger train to cover. The two 9Fs thundered down the line, making good time. We'll show them how freight engines can handle goods and also passenger services. Yeah, we'll take them by storm and steal their thunder. But then there was a loud and the train had to come to a standstill. Are you alright, Jack? Oh, yes, I'm fine, except for the fact that I just cracked my boiler. What does it look like, Thicko? Oh, dear, Jack. I'm afraid your water injectors have failed, and the hot air caused your boiler to crack. I'm afraid you aren't going anywhere. I told you your boiler needed seeing to, but you didn't want to listen. Shut up, you have no sense of direction. No sense! No sense! Why, you little... Stop this, both of you! Murdoch, do you think you can push the train and Jack on your own? I can try. Murdoch, I think you might have to wait. Why? 'Cause George is in the way. George, what are you doing there? You shouldn't be on there, you should be on the road. I would have thought you would know that by now. Oh, I just come to admire your stunning railway. What does it look like, you idiot? You need any assistance to get back on the road? Well done for thinking. You deserve a gold sticker. Stupid black log. Later, Jack was brought back for repairs. Oh, that George is a troublemaker. Yeah, I agree. James, your tender's being repaired. What happened? George! I was taking some eggs to the farm, from the farm at the Southampton market, but then George, all of a sudden, came out of nowhere at the level crossing and bumped into me. And he also caused my driver to fall out of my cab, and he caused him to sprain his ankle. Oh, stupid George. He'll never learn. Thomas? Who's that on your front? Oh, this is Vixie, my little fox. She and I used to be rivals when I went on my Disney rail tour in 1975. But now we're both good friends. Oh dear, she doesn't look very well. Oh yeah, she caught a nasty cold. I found her lying on the grass earlier. I offered to take her back here, and I've decided to look after her, because she's really not feeling very well.
Yeah, the nasty cold is making me feel very unhappy. Never mind, Vixie. You'll feel better soon and... Oh, horrors!
Help! I can't stop! George was on a runaway, but eventually he stopped just in time, right in front of Thomas. Oh, thank God for that. I thought I'd never stop. George, what in the name of Sir Nigel Gresley do you think you're doing? You could have rammed us to scrap. Vixie's been through enough today already.
You can say that again.
Oh, put a hook in it. What are you? Her brother? It's your fault that you were in the bloomin' way and you didn't move back out of my way. Oh, will you please stop it, the two of you? Arguing won't solve this mess. Later, they told Agatha Fox, and she was very cross.
You are a very naughty steamroller, George. Your arrogance and rude behaviour has caused a great deal of trouble. Jack and Murdoch's passengers were delayed this morning. James's driver sprained his ankle when you bumped into him, and you nearly hit Thomas and Vixie. Not to mention you've been insulting all of my engines.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. But you see, it's just
no excuses. For your punishment, I am sending you back to your museum, and you will stay there until you learn to behave, and until you learn respect to railways.
But,
Agatha, no buts, George. I'm not interested in your excuses anymore. Now get out of my yard!
And George left. Good riddance. We put up with his nonsense long enough. It's time for him to go bug some other machines. Yes, well, Gordon, whatever happens to him, at least we can focus on our work now, knowing that George is finally gone. And for the first time in ages, the engines all agreed that they were a little bit safer than they were before.